Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are back playing Zenless Zone 0 and we are continuing with the Sons of Caledon quest. Last time we kind of got a little bit more information about the situation going on. We uncovered that the Vanquishers have been listening to us through listening devices that they were implanting in some goods that the town of Blazewood was exchanging with them to get food and medical supplies and that sort of thing. And we found out also that the Overlord, who is in the Vanquishers, did not approve of this and he was not happy about it, which is great. We love that. He was very apologetic. He told the Sons of Caledon that he was going to really make it up to them, give them some great routes. He was implementing some new oil trading with some towns further outside of the Outer Ring, and things are looking up. Things are going great. And then we came across a very sad Caesar. Something seemed to be off about her, so we took her out for a day in the city and got some milk tea and watched some movies and just had a great time. And she seems to be in much better spirits now. So we're going to head back to the Outer Ring and see what's going on today. So let's get started.
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moores stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
I don't trust this guy.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning Overlord, we have to act with integrity. The Motor League's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
Right.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me yet.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
I don't like the focus on the beverage here. It's making me a little bit nervous. Everything is set for the Tour d'Inferno, and Caesar is looking sharp too. Competition's just around the corner, so if there's any last-minute preparations needed, let's get it done ASAP. We're all good to go. Oh, big day! Caesar and the crew are already on the move for the kickoff. Let's link up with the HDD and get EOS started. Let's start.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals! Watching on TV, you listen on the radio, and cheering live, gather around! It's your favorite gal, Jolly Jenny here! 30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed the miracle of diving into the flames and returning a hero! And in just a few minutes, new heroes will recreate the legendary Tour d'Inferno!
I didn't expect so many people. I'm starting to feel nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around?
Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every Tour d'Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside and outside the hollow. Enough chit vanquishers, Pompey, Lucius, and Mars! Challenging, we have the Sons of Caledon, Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter! The rules are simple. Charge into the hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spark Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord!
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. The showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best and try not to bore me.
Alright, folks, take your positions. The Torque Inferno is officially on! The Vanquishers and the Sons of Caledon are neck and neck as they pass the fork. Can we expect an epic showdown in the hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the hollow.
Cinderglow Lake, here we come!
Here we go. Oh boy, okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh.
Alright, we're in the hollow.
Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road
Rush
ahead.
past them!
Oh, that was scary.
You okay?
Not at all!
Oh.
My hair is full of sand!
That's what you get for being so slow!
Oh.
There's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible.
This is nerve-wracking.
Whoa, that was close.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oop. I'm going off the road, sorry.
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead.
Fire? Oh! Okay. Did not mean to just blow through it. Trying to
Warning.
dodge it, I promise.
Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Uh-oh.
Watch out, it's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
Oh.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking. Everyone!
Oh.
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Are you okay? Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your bang boo all right?
I'm fine. How are you holding up?
I'm all right, just a few scratches. I'll live. The only problem is, it's just you and me now. Lucy and Lighter are missing.
Uh-oh.
When the boulder fell, the ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole. And when I woke up, we were here.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route. Recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed
Suspicious.
with caution.
A significant release of energy. An explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this? When we fell in here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait, isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
Belle, what did you just say? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
That can only mean one thing. The explosion was no accident.
What?
I
Who
had
did
a
this?
feeling.
Couldn't be the Vanquishers, could it? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete. How could he stoop so low?
I don't think he did.
Caesar,
I think someone
although we can't
else on
jump to
that team is the
conclusions, With an
problem.
incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, second assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. What are you calling me for? Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
Belle, something's wrong. Ferry says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
Oh no.
You're right. It seems the enemy is deliberately blocking information from the Hollow, and there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the outer ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Belle's guess makes sense.
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about what happened. Or
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
Aw.
understood, Caesar. Phaethon will respect and follow your decision. Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened,
Gertrude's
but
still on the line.
it doesn't make any sense.
She's probably
Don't
so
worry,
confused.
Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later. Belle, Caesar, you two should get going. You've got to regroup with Leiter and Lucy.
Yeah, we need to find them.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
There's no end to these things!
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry!
Okay, squad.
I have arrived!
Caesar and the Proxy! Seriously? What took you so long?
Are you guys all right?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the
Yeah.
conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there fast.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike!
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news. Proxy, take us there now.
The cold is silent.
Come on, face me head on. There's more to battle. Just glory!
This way.
Nice.
There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Let's go.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
It's Morse. That's weird. Why isn't he with the Overlord and the others?
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain. It's where the explosion happened.
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed, but I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're facing some real trouble, they can't take it.
Boss? You okay?
Moors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when
So glad
victory's
he's calling
within
him out
reach.
on it.
As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that
Ah,
attitude.
yes, tell him.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour de Inferno, but now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Moors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Not good. The Vanquishers are way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Is it just me? Or does something feel off about that Moors guy? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Proxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Moors was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Moors, time to
Round
surrender.
2.
Not gonna happen.
This isn't good. He's trying to get away!
Moors, you coward!
Oh, jeez.
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Moors must have had something to do with the explosion back there. I've got a bad feeling about
Oh,
this.
hey, buddy.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the Infernos in front of us.
Oh, no.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
No, it's
Boss,
not dull.
you might have a soft
Well,
spot
not
for
for
that
us.
Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right, Pompey. I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket. Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether, it will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how dare you? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar,
I feel like this is on you, buddy.
you monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind!
Oh, you really gave him the
understand
benefit of the doubt.
impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control!
Maybe you get your eye bleeding under control first.
What is it?
Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about to reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out?
Wow, you are really good at
We
underestimating
have to
people.
retreat for
That's
now.
crazy.
Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Oh no, what's gonna happen to him?
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign.
Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The Fisher took them to a place not too far away. Come with me. Barry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Gotta go. Oh, wrong way. There they are. Alright, let's roll out.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Old man! Hang in there!
I have a bad feeling.
The corruption is too severe. Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now! We can deal with the rest
There's
later!
no time! Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh man!
Oh. We have to fight a motorcycle. A motorcycle? Oh boy. Should be so fun. This should be so fun.
Hey! Oh man!
Useless. He's completely turned into an ethereal.
Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing! He's the one
There
conspiring
you
with
go.
the
Oh,
corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What? Let me help! Halt!
He is moving around so much. There are lasers everywhere. This is crazy.
You like that? Ready for a fiery beat? Let's crank it up!
There's no time to lose. I swear on my blade. Yeah.
Why aren't you laughing?
Restore order.
Oh.
His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man! If this keeps up,
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
are you guys okay?
Oh my gosh, I don't like
Don't
these
worry about
attacks.
us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me!
I can take him!
We're not doing well right now. We're not doing well. Oh.
There's more to battle! Just glory!
The flames follow my flow.
But you can't! That's all you've got!
An opening. This party is just getting started.
Oh, that was tough.
Come on, just a bit I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it. But Cinder Lake, in a few minutes, it'll be completely extinguished. How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens. Huh?
Oh, Caesar.
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't mean...
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar!
Oh boy.
Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that.
Oh.
Because I'll start to feel afraid. Caesar, you...
Oh.
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
We meet again.
Aww. Precious.
Belle, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you. You shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened in the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under wraps.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. I haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake.
Disgraceful.
We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away. Looking through the stuff he left behind, we found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city. Combined with Eos's recordings that day, the old oilfield bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as you rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first Overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped into.
Oh, she's following in his footsteps.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first Overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first Overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Can't argue with that.
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for in the darkness. I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment,
Aww.
I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
That was intense. Lighter and I were completely stunned.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But this time, I really worried you all. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
Aww, Sunflint.
Oh, it's a sunflint.
Yeah. All of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot the whole reason why we were here. Perlman, what's he up to? Alright. You guys are gonna take care of him for now, but works for me. Car window seems like an endless scroll painting, and with the car's movement and bumps, the desolation of the Outer Ring slowly turns into the colors of New Eridu.
I can't see Caesar and the others in the rearview mirror anymore. That must mean we've almost left the Outer Ring.
Mr. Wise, leave looking around to me and keep your eyes on the road. But it was nice of Caesar and the gang to escort us all the way to the edge of the Outer Ring.
It feels like Cinder Lake was just about to go out, and now we're driving home listening to music. It seems almost like a dream.
What's wrong, Wise? You sound a little emotional.
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, there really was no other way to save it. But seeing Caesar fall, that helpless feeling, I never thought I'd go through it again, just like that time.
So mysterious.
Wise.
Belle, you really have to admit we're family in moments like this. You must be thinking the same thing. This is the edge of the city. Eos and Ferry are here too. It's time.
Second assistant, you have deviated from your course. Recalculating a new route home.
Don't worry, Ferry. We're going the right way. The road we're taking now is the real way home.
Where are we going? Road signs show fewer route options as they go, eventually leaving only one destination. Towards the ruins of the old capital at the edge of the chasm.
We're here. Let's go up.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Fairy, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the fall of the old capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the old capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shuryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the chasm.
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted, so Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand. which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue.
That belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise liked to go to. He was just a kid back then, and always fell for fake antiques.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you forgotten?
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3 security gates, you'll see a beautiful building.
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos, waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the old capital's ruins.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
Are they orphans? Slash, have they always been orphans? Because, like, obviously right now it seems like it's just the 2 of them, but...
Master, second assistant, please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol Arna.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Only one matching result was found in the related information, resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the old capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and EOS are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the old capital fell. Didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate
That's complicated.
This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be there.
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name. She's innocent. Because...
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected nearby.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
You're the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide Bangbu. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us, what do you mean?
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes. My mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace.
You don't want to find peace?
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old capital are apprehended.
I hope they can work together and not against each other.
Them all.
Oh boy.
None will escape me.
With the dust settled, all we have to do now is wait for Perlman to wake up. According to our estimate, the mastermind behind Perlman wants the sacrifice hidden in the monument. The activity from the sacrifice can cause disruptions to the smart crystalline lens. How could the sacrifice have something to do with Helios Academy? And how do the mastermind, the monster, and the fall of the old capital tie together? Our enemy attacked public security officers and even hijacked the court airship. They're not someone for us proxies to handle alone. What Cunning Hairs, Bellabog Heavy Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, the Sons of Caledon, and maybe even Zhu Yuan and Ching Yi. With them on our side, we're not doing this solo anymore. Forgot to mention the most reliable and powerful AI companion in all of New Eridu. Ah, thank you, Fairy. For today, you hardly ever talked about what happened back then, not even between you and your sibling. The memories are fresh, like... It's morning already, you might have dreamed, but it's all a blur now. Alright, well, we will wrap up there for today. I did not expect the ending of that to be so emotional. That was good for Caesar. She's grown, she's ready to take control of the Outer Ring, I think. I believe in her. And she's got a good team behind her, so I think she'll be just fine. But, oh boy, was that interesting. Who would have predicted capitalism to be the villain in the end? I mean, I am interested to see what happens when Perlman wakes up, and we've got a little bit more information about the siblings. It seems that they attended some sort of academy. Their teacher was at least framed as the person who started the Hollow Zero incident that caused the old capital to fall, and they believe that it was not her. I'm a little bit worried that Miyabi does believe it was her and is going to be working against us. Hopefully that won't be a problem, but we will wrap up here for today. Next time we will get started on chapter 5 and see where that takes us. So I hope you had fun, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see y'all next time. Bye everybody!